Jacob has been wanting this match for a long time. Right. He's been wanting to climb that board, and when Jacob first came into the sport, he knew Hayden was a level above. But Jacob's been training at home, you know. On the elbow off the back for too long there. Yeah, anyway, Hayden definitely has more experience here, getting great setup and just more aggression off the go. I think in a slow battle, like if they were to start and Jacob was able to get his hook, it'd be over, but yeah. We got the return of Matt. Now, anyone who's gripped up with Matt knows that he's got a massive, big hand. Trying to get a good grip on it is tough. But Shane looks like he's stronger on the inside, so if he can get this match into a hook, it'd be very good for him.
There you go.
Yeah, Matt does not want to get back in that hook with him. Hard to come back from here.
You're wearing him out. Yes. Go. That's it. That's a good hit.
Oh. Pin. Gotta be careful holding on to them fingers sometimes. Sometimes it pays off, other times not so much.
Go. Yes.
So we got Matt. He's been around since the first ranch. And then on the other side of the table, we've got Charlie, who this is his first time competing at the ranch. So, yeah, it's quite interesting.
Watch your elbow to front, Mackenzie.
I think if Charlie did a little bit of supination here, came forward with the shoulder press, it would be over real quick, but doesn't need to. Still gets the job done either way. Max switches to a top roll, transition to a press. Very nice, very nice. Oh, that was very close to the pin pad there.
One foul, that's two. Watch this, one more foul, Max. Stay with it, Max. Max, aggressive, Max. Top rolling down. Top rolling down.
JB yelling out, top rolling, Mac.
Good shit, man. Well done.
Oh, look at that. Connor gets him off the go, slams him right into the fucking hook, and then, yeah. Once Connor's on the inside, I don't think Kansas has an answer, but can Kansas stay out of the hook? Looks like he can.
Watch that elbow. Stay there. Yep.
But yeah, it looks like after this, Kansas will be wanting that podium match, you know, the championship match against the number one spot on the left arm, which I believe Josh has now, but he has to defend it today against Ochi. So we got Noah from the Big Town boys. Down in Torquay, we got Macca. He's a larger guy here. I think definitely got the weight advantage. Noah's technique's been getting good. He's been arm wrestling a little while now, but technique can only get you so far. Now, who has the strongest right arm at the Ranch Rumble? We're about to find out right here. But who's the favourite? Well, Ochi just posted a video on his Instagram from the last Ranch Rumble 14. He pinned about 22 of us in a row on like King of the Table. So, but Nav is very strong in the hook, which is where Ochi likes to be. So.
On two, he fouled in the slip. Both two fouls, restart. Go! Stay with it, Ocha. Keep tight.
Looks like Nav has got slightly higher grip, a little bit more depth, a little more height, which definitely helps in a long battle.
Patience. Still alive, still yeah, Pin. Go.
Shoulder touched the hand there. They called it a slip. It's crazy Nav is forcing Ochi into this open sort of like open King's Move hook sort of thing. And if Ochi opens up too much, Nav is going to find that press, but he's losing the hand. Yeah, no King's Move allowed here. Ouch. Iman just smacked himself in the chin. Yeah, it does not look like Connor can get where he wants to be. He wants to be in a hook or at least get some sort of stop.
Yep.
Iman is just too strong. Yeah, I thought this match was going to be like super close, but looking at it now, I'm like, wow, like Josh's pronation, his side pressure is real good. Like Ash actually slowed Josh down more than Juicy could, but then Juicy destroyed Ash. I've had a match with both of these guys fairly recently, so I knew coming in that this would be a close match. I think JB's got a more intimidating setup, but like power-wise, it's not too different. Maybe JB's got a little bit more cup, like power in his cup, whereas grabs onto the finger. You know, after the last ranch, JB's like, yeah, boys, my right arm's retired. I'm not pulling on it anymore. And then what, like a month later, the next ranch, here he is. He seems to be doing all right, so must be recovering pretty well.
Come on.
Shane's very confident here. Giving him the come on, baby. Does the Devon Larratt. Lay down on the table. You got to be careful though. You don't want to get too cocky against JB. Yep, that's what will happen. So Blair and Arian. Arian gets the pin. Ooh, looks like we've missed the start of that round. Some camera malfunction. Oh, I like that setup from Blair. See how high he was up there? Had much more height in the setup. Had Arian holding on. And look at the difference. It's those millimeters in the setup can make a massive difference, can change the whole match. And again, look at that height from Blair. Arian's sort of low grip can work if you've got them beat in a hook really dominantly. You want to sort of give up that height just to force them inside, but I don't think that's the case here. I think it's a fairly even match. And yeah, so he needs it. He needs to fight in the setup, get an even grip. Yeah, see how vertical Blair is in the setup. Where Arian's elbow's at the back, like in the middle of the pad. He needs to bring that elbow to the front. But yeah, I'm sounding like a broken record here. Good job, Blair. We got Rory coming back. Now Rory, he had some time off. He had an injury. He had a match with the mighty Ash, the Slayer. And yeah, hurt the elbow, I believe. Took some time off, and now he's back.
Why have you got the bulldog shirt? Huh? I want one. It's pulling like a bulldog. A shit ass.
I can't tell if Shane's saying did the Bulldogs pull shit house, or is he being a bully to Max, pulling Mac out, saying he's pulling shit house. But like, he's against Rory. Like, why don't you have a match against Rory, Shane? Sang just absolutely smoking Con. Unfortunately, that's his last ranch. He's moving overseas. This could be a good one here. I believe like 6 months ago they had a match. Juicy got the win. Don't know which arm it was, left or right. See, I like that. He's smart. He lost the hand, felt he had no connection. He just lets it go. He's not going to get baited in to waste his energy. Save his energy for that. Wow. Oh, ripping on that finger. It's quite impressive for Matt because he's had quite some time off. Juicy's been training hard, getting big, pinning everyone. And Matt is right in there with him. So Matt just won, but I can't believe I just missed that. Like, I was getting warmed up for my match against Kansas and forgot to press the record button. And yeah, it was a 2-2 battle. against Juicy and Matt, and I missed the fucking final round, man. Shit. So I was meant to verse Haas, and then he's sick, he dropped out, and Kansas didn't have a match either. I've been wanting a match with Kansas for a long time, ever since he beat me about like a year ago or something, when he first came in. He's too big, but this time I'm bigger than him.
2,000 Kansas. Yep. Go! Kansas. Go! Patience. One foul, James. Stay high. Stay high. That's what we have to do. Stay high. Yep, one down.
Here we go. Who doesn't love a good hook battle, you know? Nav, who just beat Ochi in a hook, is now against Rory on the left arm. I don't know if Nav has a better left arm or right arm, but
One foul, Rory. Don't lose your rotation.
Rory's left is no joke.
Go!
Rory's got more rotation here. He's got Nav's knuckles sort of facing more upwards. Can't get enough pronation, can't get the chop, that rotation. It's vital in a hook, really.
Elbow foul, Rory. 2 on Rory.
Yes, Nav knows it's over. That head shake. He knows he hits, goes nowhere. He hits and he loses his own rotation. It's not what you want.
Yep. Go! Elbow foul, Rory.
Again, Rory's forcing Nav into this palm up position, which is not good. And the press will finish the match. Yeah, this is a tough one, man. I was really rooting for Josh, hoping he could get enough back pressure and pronation, but it's just not enough. Ochi's powerful cup.
One foul, Josh. Fix it.
There's not much you can do. Not much you can do as a top roller when you lose that bit of pronation.
Go! One foul and a strap. Go!
I was thinking JB would be the favourite for this match, just because his left is crazy, like it's ridiculous. Iman's very strong. I knew it'd be a good match, but I know especially Iman's got a good press, and JB's sort of like, his style really counters that press. It's so hard to try and force the press on JB, you know? And you see every time Iman tries to press, he slips lower and lower. Yeah, it's looking finished for Iman here. JB's playing with him.
Elbow foul, JB. That's 2 fouls.
Oh, that was a pin though. Man, I felt that. Pin. I felt that with Iman. He can just turn it up like that. And JB got caught playing with his food. I believe this is Jay and Gobin. Not too familiar with these guys. They're both new. I think this is Gobin's second ranch. Yeah, Jammin's going into the hook with Lewis, slowing him down, but like, man, Lewis is pretty tough in a hook. Too big, too strong. There you go, we got a rematch. I did just scrape by a win with Trent last time. But now I'm 10 kilos heavier. I tried to hook him there because I felt like, yeah, maybe I can, but nah, man. Hooking Trent. And then he grabs me low. I'm like, oh shit. I better watch out here. If I lose one more, it's over. So I think, all right, well, I still got to win 2 rounds. Why not just gas out his hand a little bit here? So then the last round, I get an easy top roll for the win.
Gassing, isn't it, buddy? Yep. Go!
I would bet my house on Shane to win this one because either way, I can't lose, you know? If Shane-O wins, then Shane wins, but Shane wins and Shane wins, you know? Yeah. What a match though, it's a close one. Ooh. Nah, it doesn't look like he can grab onto too much here. It's gonna slip.
Slip it. Slip it. Hold on.
Slip is not in Shane-O's vocabulary. He's going to try and re-grip, get a little bit more, but from that position, not easy to, it's nothing really to grab onto. But maybe he'll prove me wrong. Oh, Shane goes for the re-grip. Can be risky sometimes, supinating back in. But it did the trick. Lewis and Mason, I think this is a great match. I've arm wrestled with both these guys recently, and yeah, I think Lewis has got the power advantage if he can get his spots, but it won't be easy. Yeah, I think in a hook, Lewis might just have enough here. Mason is a warrior though, look at him. No quit in him. Giving it his all, you know? Which sometimes can be a mistake, you know? Sometimes if you know you're gonna lose, why not just save it for the next round? But let's see how it goes.
You got Lewis?
Lewis is rushing the pin, I think. He's opening up a little bit while Lewis is staying tight and keeping control. All right, we got a new bloke, another Lewis. So last match was Lewis. This match is also Lewis versus Jammin. This is Lewis's first match at the ranch. And yeah, rough day for Jammin to lose to two Lewises, I believe. Didn't he have another match with Lewis before? I don't know. Arian versus Sang. Now, Sang is definitely the favourite here. The way he smoked through Hayden and Mason recently, both those guys are, I think, higher than Arian. Isaac's been coming to training at the big town lately, and yeah, he's been. I think he also goes to House of Pain sometimes. But yeah, his technique's definitely getting better. As I say that, he tries to like press with his arm outside his shoulder, but yeah. Look at this, grabs the thumb tight. I taught you that, Isaac. I taught him that. I'm proud. No, good shit, boys. Is that 3? Conan Mason. Ooh. Con's got that little bit more power there, opening Mason up. I think if Con, he's got the position here, if he brings the shoulder in, slides the elbow forward, supinate, regrip, get some height, get above that thumb knuckle, and then the match is over. If he stays here, it might still be over, but he gives Mason a chance. Con looks pretty comfortable. You got to be careful with that, man. Trying to finish a match with your, pressing with your arm outside your shoulder. I don't know. I don't like it. Hurt yourself, man. Just bring your shoulder up. This one's gonna slip, but when? Oh, Con's got a good setup there. More height. Yeah, Mason's sort of out of options here. He can sort of wait or try and flop press, but it's not really that good. He's in a tough spot. Let's see if Isaac's left arm is as good as his right. Good transition to the press. That's got to be a pin, surely. Yeah, yep, there it is. We've got Macca, and I'm not sure about this new guy in the white shirt. I didn't meet him, but looks like he's pretty strong, like good potential. Let's keep training, keep improving, and maybe one day he'll come back and get his revenge. They got a left and right arm match, I believe. Macca's been to a few now, 3 or 4. Getting better. So Blair and Jay. Jay's looking pretty strong for a beginner. You know, Blair's been at it a while and he's definitely like a tough guy for new guys to beat. Like if you're a new guy and you can beat Blair, you're doing real well.
I don't know what to do for me.
But yeah, he's slowing Blair down a lot, and I think with a bit more experience, comes back. Could be a very close match. He could even beat Blair. You know, like the strength is pretty close. It's just there. Jay's to be open up. You know, just little things. You learn naturally as the more you arm wrestle that what positions you're strong in, what things to fight for. Alright, I may have got the name mixed up. I think I called the other guy Lewis, but I think this guy's name's Lewis. I don't know, too many new guys all come in at once. I'm like, yeah. Cut me a break, guys, come on. But anyway, I know that's Isaac.
Oh, no. Go. Careful. Get close to your arm. Get close to your arm. Stand up. Yep.
You gotta be careful of the bicep tear in that sort of spot. Stretched out arm, fully supinated.
Yep.
Lee's doing a good job of keeping him safe.
Well done. You're strong.